Hello, Internet! We are back for one more episode of Bazzle Stadium Live with this wonderful Indeedee Slurpuff team. At the beginning of the week, honestly, I did not think I would be describing it as wonderful by the time we got to Sunday. Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Baz. And I didn't think you'd be describing it as wonderful either, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, you were telling me like a few hours ago that like you were close to like scrapping it, but...
Yeah, I think if anyone caught my last stream on Facebook and saw how sort of tilting poorly I was playing it, yeah, I was really close to just shelving it completely.
Look at this. This guy's got a very high rating though. He's ranked like 100 and something in the world. High 100s. 135th, I think it was. And we're quite high as well, actually. We're like rank 500 and something as well now. Like, again, I thought we'd be like rank 5,000 by now. Not rank 500. But... This is actually a tricky team, and from what you were telling me before, I'm thinking this is an Indeedee Rotom lead.
Yeah, it's a really awkward team to play against, because obviously we've got to worry about Sleep Powders from Venusaur and then Trick Room as well, so Indeedee Rotom's not the most optimal lead against most things, but because we've got Goggles on Rotom, I think it's kind of important we bring it to this game. Obviously, if he does lead something like Dusclops for Hyperion, I think that's the only bad lead that we could come up against.
Yeah, and we can still try and burn it.
Yeah, we can still burn it. We've still got Intimidate from Gyarados in the back, because I still think we bring Gyarados to this game.
Yeah.
And probably our own Rhyperior as well, so I think we leave the two supporters on the bench for this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, this is quite an offensive lineup of Pokemon that we're taking. I mean, I guess if he didn't have... Like, we've not actually used Ally Switch at all this week, have we? Successfully, anyway. Like I think we've already clicked it once.
On the Rotom literally just for Sleep Powders from Venusaur, so obviously people want Sleep Powder Rotom
that's
because
true,
it's the threat to stun. They find out they can't Sleep Powder it, so they want to Sleep Powder the Dynamax Indeedee, but we ally switch into the Goggles again.
I was thinking maybe we could have like Nasty Plot on it instead. Okay, so maybe. this is like a nasty sort of lead as well, because like the Imprison, like is obvious, and like he's got Torkoal in the back, he's got his own Rhyperior, so maybe he's not too worried about setting up Trick Room with our Rhyperior. So I think he can Trick Room, but at the same time he knows we're going to Imprison, probably, and he can just, you know, attack instead. I think I got those words out somewhat successfully.
I still think we probably need to Imprison here. So if Trick Room goes up, that's game over straight away.
Yeah, I think so too.
And if he chooses to Dynamax his Hatterene, I guess that's not the end of the world, especially outside of Trick Room, because we'll have Gyarados and Rhyperior in the back.
Well, I think he's going to be attacking this Rotom slot if he does. So we don't want to swap either of those in. So I think we just sacrifice
Imprison and probably Thunderbolt the Indeedee just to break any sashes if there is one.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. No Follow Me. No Dynamax, no Gigantamax. Light Screen from their Indeedee. Faster than our Rotom. So that's probably a Sash max speed Indeedee then. And not a Trick Room. Okay. Alright, that worked out. But like a Psychic is just going to demolish our own Rotom here. Oh, he can't Psychic because we've imprisoned him. Yes.
I'm going to pretend that I thought that through. But no, he could just Dynamax and
he could just Dynamax. Yeah, that makes more sense. So
I don't see too much wrong just going for Hyper Voice and maybe Thunderbolt into Indeedee.
Indeedee or into the Hatterene?
I'm not too concerned about Hatterene at this point. We've got Gyarados and Rhyperior in the back, so
but I want to put it in range of like a banded Earthquake.
Yeah, if you want to split attacks, that's fine.
Because I think Indeedee is in range of banded Earthquake at this point, so we do want to be all right. Fair enough. We'll hit the Indeedee then. But yeah, he's not. Is he just Dazzling Gleaming, or has he got Psy Shock? Guess we'll soon find out. It's just Dazzling Gleaming. Okay, makes sense. A lot of damage. He is Life Orb. Okay. But now we can just Hyper Voice and Thunderbolt again. And Indeedee will go down to a Dazzling Gleam, but Unless...
So then we just get one of our faster sweepers in.
Yeah, but then, like, if we put Rhyperior in, it'll be in range of Earthquake. But then if he puts Venusaur in, I guess that's the issue. Then we ally switch?
Yep.
Then we ally switch.
Do we want to overheat Hatterene here or Thunderbolt?
I think...
Or do we think overheat would...
I don't think... I think Thunderbolt's just better, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, is this Venusaur coming in? Yeah, it's Rhyperior coming in, okay. I'd laugh if this was a Lightning Rod Rhyperior. Yeah, Overheat would have been close to knocking... It might have actually knocked out the thingy. It's not Lightning Rod. Yeah, Overheat, I guess, would have worked there, but now we can Banded Earthquake. Because our Rhyperior is going to be faster than theirs, isn't it?
But he's still not Dynamaxed. So maybe we don't pick up the knockout. I'm thinking maybe we could just go Gyarados.
Yeah, true. We can still burn it as well. We've still got Rotom on the field. Like, worst case scenario, I think, is if he puts Venusaur in. Like, yeah, putting Gyarados in at least gets the Intimidate on him as well. If he puts the Hatterene, their other one, their Indeedee in, we just Waterfall it and Will-O-Wisp, don't we? And it is, okay. So, like, could we be a little bit safer? Like, worst case scenario here is we miss a Will-O-Wisp, so maybe we Dynamax Gyarados?
I'm thinking we have to Dynamax Gyarados. It's just whether we go for an Airstream expecting Venusaur in the back, or if we're expecting Dusclops in the back and we Geyser. Because a +2 Max Geyser would knock out Dusclops in one shot.
Ooh.
And obviously Rhyperior is at -1. If we burn it, then it's not going to be knocking out Gyarados because it's -1.
That's a good point. What do you think?
I think we Geyser.
I think we Geyser as well, because if it is Venusaur...
surely you'd have brought it out last turn if it was Venusaur.
Well, perhaps, but also if it is Venusaur, we've got Ally Switch as well. So, yeah, I think this makes most sense. I do think this makes sense. And if he protects his Indeedee here, I think it'll still go down. It'll be close, though. But if we hit this Will-O-Wisp, then that would be amazing for us. So yeah, he's going for a Follow Me. Gyarados is just faster than Rotom here, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Been using it all week and, like, it is, isn't it? Let's see. And he hasn't Dynamaxed either.
Rhyperior, yeah.
Yeah, so he's probably just going for a Rock Slide, and he probably just wants to hit both of our Pokemon, which makes a lot of sense. If he puts Venusaur, like if he has got Venusaur, oh, we hit the Will-O-Wisp, which is good. We hit a move. If he has got Venusaur, he might think that we are jolly max speed and be faster anyway. It's Swords Dance Rhyperior. That is spicy. And I'm throwing around my Wii nunchuck thing. Or Switch, whatever it's called.
I mean, that was fancy and all, but he's still -1, isn't he, because of our burn?
Yeah, he's -1 and burned. And it's Torkoal. Okay. Now he hasn't... Yeah, ooh, this is tricky because he hasn't Dynamaxed anything yet. So even if we do like Max Geyser here, we could Max Overgrowth.
But do we honestly think Rhyperior is knocking out Gyarados? I think we just Max Geyser and Thunderbolt Torkoal, surely. So we've not got any attack boost on Gyarados, so maybe Rhyperior survives. I'm not 100% sure on the calc.
Maybe. Because, like, it's probably just going to flare with his...
Although we've got Rhyperior in the back, don't we?
We have.
Yes, we might as well target Rhyperior. His Rhyperior, because then it'll put it in range of our Rhyperior's Earthquake.
And
then Thunderbolt the Torkoal.
Yeah, to put it in range of our Rhyperior's Earthquake, as you just said, yeah. I would expect him to Dynamax his Torkoal here. But even if this is the Rhyperior, then yeah, if it survives this... Oh, okay, alright then. Dynamax your -1 burnt thing. Then it is putting it in range of Banded Earthquake. And we should be... Unless he's, like... Yeah, like, he's not... I doubt Rhyperior gets, like, a flying move. It's not going to Airstream, is it, yeah? But, yeah, that's fine. Like, it doesn't knock it out. It's in Earthquake range. And hopefully, this Thunderbolt should put the Torkoal in Banded Earthquake range as well. Torkoal is very bulky, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, now he's at +1, but burnt because of his weakness policy. But again, doesn't really matter.
The only issue is we've given ourselves a slight problem with the grassy terrain going up.
Oh, we have, haven't we? And he's got max lightning too.
Yeah, but he's just knocked out Gyarados, and I'm sure Rotom survives whatever.
And now the grassy terrain is gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter if Rotom survives or not. We're just like he's not got anything in the back, has he? Yeah. We knocked out the Indeedee, we knocked out the Hatterene. The Imprison actually was really good for us here. So like the amount of times that I've been giving you Jip about blooming Imprison, saying it's so predictable, not very good and everything. No, they can just attack you. This guy didn't, and it wins the game. It prevented Trick Room, and now this Banded Rhyperior is going to come in, and well, we're assuming it's faster than their Rhyperior. Like this is a lot of speed investment in this Rhyperior. He is a Trick Room team, so. You know,
do you want to overheat Rhyperior then, just in case?
Yeah, I mean that is the word, or ally switch.
If you want to be that guy.
Well, we've not clicked it successfully all week, have we? We might as well show them that we've got it. Give them some PTSD. Yeah, we're faster anyway. Yeah, and Earthquake is gonna. Yeah, this guy was rated high as well, so. We're going to have claimed some points here. How are we climbing with this team?
It's a great team.
Yeah. Rewind back to Monday. We sort of unsuccessfully climbed with it on Showdown. And here we are. Like this is going to be like top 300 or something now. Okay. Alright, one more battle then. One ring to rule them all. One more battle to finish off this week of Bazzle Stadium Live. Don't know why those two are connected. But they just are. Yeah, 300 something.
Dynamax Slurper for one last time.
Whew, yeah, wow. Well. Yeah. I'm speechless. I can't believe what's happened this week. But yeah, I mean it's been pretty good. Like Togedemaru was the Pokemon that we felt was like the thing that wasn't really doing anything in the team, but we did activate our weakness policy a couple of times, which won us the game. Lightning Rod didn't do anything for us actually. Nuzzle did do something for us. We got that paralysis on that Tyranitar in one of the games yesterday, I think, or the day before maybe, which is pretty big. And their Rotom like just didn't Thunderbolt into. Or just did Thunderbolt actually into our Lightning Rod. But Rhyperior has been really good. Rotom has been pretty good as well. Gyarados has been very good. First time really that I've used Gyarados this format. What else is on the team apart from Indeedee and Slurpuff?
I think we've covered everything there. But no, Slurpuff's been amazing. To be fair, like we've Dynamaxed it, what 3 or 4 times, and it did the business. With string shots as well.
Here we go. Number 374 versus 6,094.
We're going to lose so many points.
Yeah, we might do. Yeah, like, like look, we're a couple of idiots here, or at least I'm an idiot. You know, I'm not going to call you an idiot, but we're here like top 300 or whatever with this team, and yeah, this could be future world champion that we're playing. You never know. But like, I mean, this like in fairness to us, like. Just to, soften the impact when we lose. This actually does look like a pretty hard team for us, because they've got Trick Room options, they have got the Dragapult as well. We need to bring the Rotom because they've got the Ferrothorn. They could go for the old Shadow Sneak with either of their ghosts onto their bigger ghost. So I guess Indeedee Hatterene, Indeedee Slurpuff leading with Rotom in the back. And,
and
either Gyarados or Rhyperior.
Yeah, probably Gyarados, I'd say. Although the last time we brought Rotom Gyarados in the back, we lost to Ferrothorn, so maybe we need to rethink that.
Yeah, only on timer.
Primarina, yeah, Primarina's a bit of a
that was not a loss, Nathan.
No, yeah. Okay, yeah, Gyarados in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to if you wanted to know what Nathan's referring to. Like, was it it was either Wednesday or Thursday's episode where we basically won against the Ferrothorn, but the one thing that I did not expect happened, and we kind of technically lost, maybe.
But we're top 400 in the world, so
yeah. Okay, that's a that's okay.
Pledges.
Didn't expect this. They've not got a Colossal. Like, their team looks like it would normally house a Colossal, but there's no Colossal. What is gonna happen here?
I am really scared of Incineroar's Dynamaxing.
They don't tend to.
No, they don't. But I think in front of Slurpuff Indeedee, it might want to.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a case for it.
Because the default play that I'd always go for here is just a Fake Tears and a Max Strike into Incineroar.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I would do. I think as well. Like, I think we double into one of them. I think as far as they're concerned, they don't like. They may be thinking their Primarina is the more threatened one. So if we can get this knockout, which it will, if he doesn't Dynamax the thingy, the Incineroar, this should knock it out. Like, I'm with you here. I think this is the move to do. But yeah, there's us Dynamaxing. Let's see if they do. I mean, people don't normally think that they can Dynamax their Incineroar because it's normally used to like utility with Fighting Shot, blah blah blah. You know, Snarl maybe. But in some situations, a Dynamaxed Incineroar does just win, and sometimes people don't realize that. This person has realized it's in a Pokeball. Well, they're both in Pokeballs, and it could be the Primarina trying to survive an attack. It is, yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
So,
I mean, it's not great because it's still going to be doing a lot of damage to us, but
yeah, if it's Life Orb, it'll one-shot the Indeedee. I think, maybe. Oh. 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 Oh dear. Now the funny thing is that they're still probably going to be in a very good position after this turn.
They're in the same position they'd have been in if they just attacked with Incineroar, so...
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's forget that Faker happened. But,
yeah.
but... Yeah, this Primarina's going to be a pain. Like... Oh, the Incineroar survived? Did it? Did the Incineroar survive? Slurpuff survives. It did survive.
It did?
That must be Assault Vested then. And it is a Life Orb. That's surely the only way that it can survive, isn't it?
Well, I'm sure Dazzling Gleam will knock it out anyway, so I think we just Dazzling Gleam and...
Ooh, if it's Assault Vested... Oh, it's at -2, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dazzling Gleam and Mindstorm into the Primarina.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen an Incineroar survive.
I mean, it's Life Orb boosted, it's Stab boosted, it's Base Power 130, and it's at -2 Special Defense. That is Assault Vested. Surely. It has to be. But yeah, -2, yeah, that Dazzling Gleam just takes it out. Like, Slurpuff has not got much offense in it. But, yeah, we got that one at least. I just wondered, like, is he going to target the Slurpuff again here? Does he think that's the threat? Because, like... Oh, he's Starfalling into the Slurpuff. Okay, that's fine. I think.
I'm guessing the way he's playing this, he must have Dragapult in the back, and he's scared of the Dazzling Gleams. But Dragapult's scary for this team when it Dynamaxes. When it doesn't, I don't know. I'm not too concerned by it. I think Gyarados coming in here is probably the safest bet.
Do you think, because if it is Dragapult, then we could just knock out the Primarina and burn it. But what else did he have on his team?
Well, he had Ferrothorn, didn't he? Yeah, maybe...
Will a Max Mindstorm knock the Primarina out here? Because we need to bear in mind our Psychic Terrain has gone.
I'm sure it will. I'm confident in Indeedee's power. Okay.
Let's put Gyarados. I'm trusting you here. Then I'm going to put Gyarados in. Yeah, I'm thinking it had more HP than that. Let's do, like, is he going to bring in Arcanine? Is he going to bring in Mimikyu? Is he going to bring in Dusclops? He is. Alright, this could end badly. Potentially. It's seen no weakness policy. Like, if he Trick Rooms, let's have a look at your Pokemon. If he Trick Rooms, Ferrothorn is the biggest threat, isn't it? But like, we've got the Rotom.
Yeah, how many Sins of Rain are left now?
I always get the
he didn't just set
3 more turn.
3, okay. I don't think Trick Room going up's the... Well, I don't think it's the worst thing.
I mean, just Mindstorm into the Primarina and Waterfall.
Yeah, we Waterfall. We could flinch.
I mean, do you think it's got Ally Switch?
It might do, but if it's going for Ally Switch, it's not saying Trick Room. So... True.
Yeah, I'm half tempted to have like Power Whip. Okay, that's fine. Half tempted to have Power Whipped into like the Dusclops instead. But yeah, him getting the Trick Room up here is actually maybe a bit of a pain for us, because Primarina is going to. Oh, okay. Primarina. Because Primarina is going to be the fastest thing. Well, obviously not faster than Dusclops, but like faster than both of our Pokemon. Hyper Voice in the rain would do a lot of damage. With the Life Orb as well. Wouldn't knock the Indeedee out, wouldn't knock the Gyarados out. So yeah, maybe we would have been fine, assuming it is for a Thorn in the back. But now we can imprison.
Or we can just Psychic and Waterfall to knock out the Dusclops.
Would it knock it out?
Well, looking at how much Waterfall did.
We're not in Psychic terrain.
Psychic, yeah, only needs to do about what, 20%, doesn't it?
I don't think it will knock it out, to be honest. I think we just imprison.
I guess if we imprison and leave it on the field, it's a dead slot.
Yeah, like I really don't think we're not in Psychic terrain anymore. So, is this Ferrothorn? That's Ferrothorn. Yeah, I don't, and he surely is going to be going for a Trick Room here. Yeah, like if the combination of attacks did knock out the Dusclops, then yeah, I guess that was the better play to make. But I don't think it would have done. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can see next turn, because Ferrothorn, yeah, can't. Or maybe it can. Maybe if it's an offensive one, maybe Gyro Ball knocks out the Indeedee. But let's try it, I guess, this turn.
So is this the last turn of Rain?
There's yeah, one more turn of Rain.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll just double the Dusclops.
Yeah, so now we'll see. And if he swaps the Dusclops into Primarina, then Primarina's going to go down. So yeah, I'm really curious about this. Like, yeah, Waterfall did do a good chunk of damage, but I don't know, we're not in Psychic terrain anymore. Okay, yeah, it would have done. Yeah, you're right. But even still, like, if we did knock out the Dusclops and the Primarina stayed in, it could have potentially, with a Hyper Voice, knocked out our Indeedee. It's Iron Defense. Well, that's not going to help you against our Overheat, unless we miss it and he body presses us. It would be interesting if Indeedee had Protect as well with Imprison, because then we'd stop them from protecting. That'd be pretty good in a situation like this. But yeah, this might just come down to a 90%. Do we hit Overheat or not?
Yeah, I think so. I think we could Psychic the Primarina here, obviously. Do we bounce?
Has Primarina shown Protect?
Oh, I don't think it has.
Because yeah, I think we do Psychic, but maybe we Dragon Dance, because Psychic will knock that out from there. Maybe we Dragon Dance as well.
It's up to you. I'm just thinking bounce in case he has Protect, but yeah, we don't lose anything from Dragon Dancing if he doesn't Protect.
I mean, if he Leech Seeds us, like that's okay. No Protect there.
No, it's fine. Well, it's still just going to come down to whether Overheat hits.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's probably just going to Iron Defense up, isn't he? Here. This is Misty terrain, so we can't even paralyze it from the bounce. We're here again. Okay, we need to make our moves fast, actually. We don't want to time out. And he didn't Iron Defense, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. Like, indeed, he was doing nothing there, so... And he should have, because, like, a Body Press might not even knock Rotom out Because I'm pretty sure we are still at full.
Yeah, and there's no rain either, so we don't have to mess around trying to stall out rain turns.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty safe to click overheat.
Now, this if we hit this overheat, this is absolute retribution. This is absolute payback to the Ferrothorn universe.
Do you want to Dragon Dance this turn? Because if we miss overheat...
Yeah. Come on, overheat. Please. 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 Yeah, a body pressure +2 might still knock out the Rotom. Oh, we hit. That delay. That delay got me. Okay, how good does that feel? Especially after that blooming timeout loss that was a win. We timed out. Spoiler if you didn't watch the Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. We were in the exact same position almost. And we would have won but for the timer. Pretty much the same situation. Okay, we got a flinch with the waterfall on the Dusclops. We'll take it. But like again, it was kind of the same situation as actually they still had their Primarina around, but I still think we would have been okay because the combination of Dusclops and Primarina in Trick Room can't knock out both of our Pokemon in one turn. So we could have just doubled into the Primarina with either a Waterfall, because I think we're still in the rain, and the Psychic, or Power if we weren't in the rain, but I'm pretty sure we were in the rain. We would have knocked the Primarina out, and then it would have been one of our Pokemon, whichever one he didn't knock out, on our Rotom versus their Dusclops and their Ferrothorn. And actually, maybe they would have still won, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, maybe they would have actually still won. Because maybe not, depending on if they had Ally Switch or not. Because if we just keep on overheat into that slot, they're not body pressing up, and they can't knock us out in like 3 turns with Nightshade. So as long as we do keep overheat in there, like we do knock that out. But then the problem is how we knock the Cyclops out, the Dusclops. So yeah, maybe that flinch was big and important. Who knows? I don't know. But we won the game, Nathan. We have absolutely bossed Battle Stadium this week. I can't believe this.
Who would have thought it on Monday when we were testing this team out on Showdown that it would have got us to the dizzying heights of 300 and...
Yeah, I mean, okay, like it's not that high really in the grand scheme of things, but like, and we're going to gain like 2 because that guy was ranked 6,000 or something. But yeah. Nathan, are you okay to share the code of the team with everyone, or do you want to?
Yes, of course. Well, we should actually, by the time this video goes out, there should be a write-up on goldenrodpress.com about the team. So yeah, absolutely Chevy code out.
Yeah, all right, Goldenrod Press. That's Nathan's website. Go and have a look at it. You can see what we've been using. I don't know, like this. I'm more new to you for this. Manage teams to share. Manage teams you are renting. That's what I'm renting. That's the team, isn't it? Check. There you go. There's the code for it. So yeah, and because was it last week? Was Trick Room last week? That seems like ages ago.
I think it's the week before, actually.
What was I using last week? Oh, I was with Trevor and Ben, wasn't I? Using the Pincushion team. Yeah, and I forgot to do this with that. Sorry, but yeah, with the Trick Room team, I know people were saying that they enjoyed the breakdown, the analysis at the end of each of the Pokemon. So I guess we can just do a very brief one here, although I'm sure Nathan will put a more thorough one on his website. So, like, Indeedee and Slurpuff, these two, they were fantastic. They did a lot of the business. Gyarados was our main, I guess, attacker. That's where most of the damage came from, along with Rhyperior as well. Like, that was fantastic. Rotom was pretty good. Like, we did need it for Ferrothorn, absolutely. And the electric coverage was nice for Primarina, Lapras, although we didn't see any this week. The Goggles was extra security against... Sleep Powder Venusaur, which we didn't encounter this week as well too. Togedemaru didn't come that much, but we did Volt Switch ourselves to get the weakness policy a couple of times. Yeah, Psychic obviously was very good. Hyper Voice, Trick Room Imprison, that worked out very nicely for us. Ally Switch we didn't really need. Will-O-Wisp we did. We clicked Superpower once with Rhyperior. We clicked Earthquake, I think, more than anything else, but having high horsepower and Earth Power was good. I don't think we needed like Fire Punch or Ice Punch or whatever for extra coverage. That wasn't necessary. Nuzzle was okay on Togedemaru. We did have, or Nathan had, Helping Hand on that before. I assumed to get Helping Hand max overgrowth into Rotom with the Gyarados. Yeah, Volt Switch was good. Iron Head was, I guess, necessary. All Slurp of Smooth were really good, apart from After You. We didn't click After You at all, did we? But I know you sent me like replays in the past. I think if you're going for like After You and Trick Room with Indeedee to get the Trick Room up for Rhyperior, all the moves on Gyarados were required as well too. So yeah, really the only thing that I would change personally is After You into Safeguard on Slurpuff, just so that we had coverage over stuff like Butterfree, and maybe think about swapping Togedemaru into something else. But I don't know. What do you think? It's your team.
No, I completely agree with the Safeguard. We didn't click After You once. Obviously, that's still left over on the team from when there was a Torkoal there. Obviously, we could After You Rhyperior, some Choice Band Rock Sides and Choice Band High Horsepowers, but we obviously never needed to.
Yeah, we didn't actually think about that. The thought of that never came into my head actually. That we could After You. That's pretty cool actually. We could have After You like Slurp. I feel like by the time Rhyperior came out, Slurpuff was already knocked out.
Yeah. And then in terms of Togedemaru, like, we didn't bring it, but when we did, it was so valuable for getting those weakness policies off, and I think maybe the threat of Lightning Rod, even though someone did Thunderbolt in front of it, it's worth having there just for our peace of mind. So if we are leading with like a Gyarados and we need to switch in on a Rotom, we can do. But I don't think there's too much else in the meta that we can swap for Togedemaru, but I'm sure you guys can let us know in the comments what you'd put there instead of Tog.
Yeah, let us know what you think as well. Because, like, you know, it surprises me how sometimes when I see, like, suggestions in the comments, like, they're actually pretty good. Like, you know, I mean, not that I'm expecting suggestions to be bad or anything, but, like, normally, like, there's always a suggestion that's like, that makes me think. Yeah, actually, maybe I could do that. But, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, Nuzlocke Togedemaru, I guess, like, it did help us a little bit. Helping Hand, I'm not sure that would have done much either, but yeah, I mean, I've had so much fun this week. Like, this has gone so much better than I thought it was going to. So thank you very much for coming on with me, Nathan. Thank you for sharing your team with me and with everyone now as well too. So
anytime, man. Thanks for having me on.
No, you're welcome. So if anyone is still watching at this point, yeah, please, if you've enjoyed this week, please like, please share the video. Obviously helps me out greatly. Go and have a look at Goldenrod Press, Nathan's website. You know, just more about this team and other stuff on there as well too, stats and whatnot. But I guess I'll be back tomorrow with something else, with something different, and someone else maybe. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But thank you very much, anyone who is still here. Again, one more time, thank you, Nathan. But it's time to say goodbye, everyone. So goodbye. We'll see you in the future. Bye for now.